From the pilgrims to the powerful, the refugees and the royals, some 400,000 people came together to mourn the death of Pope Francis. Applause, the only sound heard, as 88 years of life was carried in a single wooden coffin out of the Vatican's St. Peter's Basilica. The remains of a man who sought to build bridges and not walls.
Pope Francis truly shared the anxieties, sufferings and hopes of this time of globalization. He gave of himself by comforting and encouraging us with a message capable of reaching people's hearts in a direct and immediate way.
It's no secret the Pope wanted peace. Perhaps this was a fitting parting gift. In the moments before the funeral began, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky sat face-to-face with US President Donald Trump for the first time since their fiery argument in the Oval Office in February. Their 15-minute talk assembled to some as an answered prayer. And what better setting than this historic church? As the service ended, Pope Francis began his journey to his final resting place. Thousands lined the streets of Rome to pay their last respects. His body brought into St. Mary Maggiore Basilica in Rome ahead of a private burial. But back at the grounds of the Vatican, the Pope's international reach is undeniable.
During his papacy, that spanned over a little over 12 years, he identified with the poor, with the marginalized, with the underserved, with the sick, with the beggars, the immigrants, the homeless. In fact, he's a man of his words in every aspect of it.
Personally, I feel inspired to come to pay homage to a Pope who is deeply a pastor. You see his pontificacy characterized with this golden tapestry of mercy.
Pope Francis is also very important for me as a Congolese because he talks a lot about Congo, the war in Congo, and recently, about 2 years ago, he visited Congo, Kinshasa. So for it, I feel that he is very close to me.
When I say people of God, not only Catholics, you have the Buddhists here today, you have the Muslims here today, we have the Greek extraction here, you have the Oriental world, you have the North and Latin America, and more importantly, we have the entire Africa, we have Nigeria. It's so beautiful, this is a unifying personality, and then we're going to miss him,
Being here has been such a blessing. We, as you know, like everybody else, we had planned to come here for the canonization, but we make plans. God orders the steps. We are here, divine appointment, to see such humble men go with so much respect. I just feel so blessed.
It's a beautiful thing to also experience this one in a lifetime experience, to be in St. Peter's Plaza at the funeral of our very dear Holy Father Pope Francis. And it's also a beautiful thing because he is a Pope of mercy. He is a Pope of what the Italians would call the periphery. He used to always preach for those who are outside the walls, and also advise the priests to smell like the sheep that they are shepherding.
The reign of Pope Francis is now over, and in the coming days, a papal conclave must be held in order to choose his successor. But the question is who? Which man will emerge from that balcony dressed in papal regalia, addressing the crowds right here in St. Peter's Square? We'll find out together. Adefemi Akinsoya, Arise News.